So we're gonna go over today just how to deal with grapevining when you're doing your bridging escapes. So what is grapevining? Borrow Corey for this. Grapevining is when they lace their leg in and extend and drive their hip in. So if I was doing a regular mount escape, we're doing this. Most likely, I'm going here and I'm going to bridge this way, right? So what happens is he's gonna probably grapevine with this leg, like that. So if I bridge, even if I look, I can't. Oh gosh, because it's literally lacing into my leg, right? So the easiest way to do this is when you can feel it, obviously, because if I'm gonna go, you can feel that extension, right? So if he bridges really hard into that, or if he drives his hip really hard and extends, my leg is trapped and I can't do anything. The easiest way to defeat the grapevine is to not bridge into it and just turn your foot pointed outward and extend. And once it's extended, they can no longer grapevine you. And then you want to place your foot back on the inside and continue your bridging mechanic, right? We'll just show it quickly from a different angle. So sometimes if people do the mount, they'll do like a double grapevine where I'm like this, and people basically, they extend and they drive their hips in. Some people will do it where they put their big toes together and they lift their knees off the ground, so to speak, just to get you whatever. But so a double grapevine, again, this sucks because it's a lot of bridging control or a lot of pinning control on your hips. Just turn your foot out and extend, right? And then get it back on the inside, turn your foot pointing outwards, extend, right? So thanks. I'll borrow Owen for this. So even if you have somebody substantially stronger and longer, right? So if he really doesn't, it's just an angle, right? So obviously before I do anything, just turn your foot out and extend. Even Owen can't stop this, right? And once you get one free, if you need to turn your hip a little bit more this way, again, so try not to let me full extension, driving a hip in, it's like, it doesn't matter, right? So again, as long as you address it before, if he has it this way and it's not gonna go, right? Controversially, if he decides to do, just do one, like lock this side, this actually is actually go back to the regular mount. So if he's like this, and I have, good control, I wanna bridge this way, and he decides to grapevine the other leg, it's not a bad idea to, look and bridge this way, because he's kind of trapping himself to you. He'll probably have an arm out, so you don't have that trap. But again, with what we were doing last time with misdirection, if he's trapping this leg and you have this on, you can bridge and he might move that way, which case you can switch. Lots of options, right? But keep in mind that the grapevine is common for beginners to use against you because it limits movement, but it also attaches them to you too, right? So you'll see this used in like half guard with like lockdown and stuff like that, where it's good, you can't move, but you've attached yourself to me, so we have to move together. You guys understand? Like, does that make sense? So by me threading out the trap on that side, it's the same as if he were to grapevine the side. So if you're able to, like last class we did, capture the other arm and roll that way, that works really well for you.